following presentation is a Windsor Wizard Broadcasting Network production.
Feel like John Morant, need a triple-double, told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple, I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble, I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell, feel like John Morant, need a triple-double, told him check the stats, yeah, I got a couple, I don't drop the ball, now I never fumble, I'm the MVP, now I feel like Russell, yeah, I need it now, told him on the lay, I've been moving dog, yeah, I'm on the way.
Welcome to Rake Fiegel Gym, everyone. I'm Caleb Morrow here with Carter Priest, and it's officially playoff time. Falcons against the Windsor Wizards here at home for the Wizards. Wizards 7th in the state. Falcons rank 121st in the state, 13-10 overall record, but riding a 3-game win streak.
Yeah, for sure, Caleb. A really hot team coming in. Right now, 3 wins, but we also have Windsor coming off 13 wins straight and coming off that 19-4 record winning their conference. So kind of a difference there, but Windsor has a little bit more momentum, I would say, in this game right now.
Yep, Wizards definitely, like you said, a 13-game win streak coming into this game, ranked 7th in the state, but you know you have to watch out for teams like this. Falcons, you know, they're a little hot. They've won 3 straight, 7 of their last 9, as we look at the starters right now. Wizards rolling out the same starting lineup we have seen towards the end of the season. Pretty consistent.
Yeah, pretty consistent lineup right there. Really the old-fashioned team that can get it done. We saw against Meade that they got it done.
Yeah, they've been got it done in 13 straight games. As you see, as here's the team comparison. Big thing you notice is Falcons do out-rebound the Wizards. They have some height, led by their 6'3" shooting guard, Eric Graham. Eric Graham's a junior, averaging almost 20 points a game, and he does a lot of his scoring inside, very athletic. So that's the player to watch for the Falcons. As we look at the Wizards player to watch, it is the big man, Johnny Reed. Yeah,
Johnny Reed really sets his defensive presence in this game really early. And we've seen that a lot. He can lock down he's locked down a lot of shooters lately and a lot of more versatile guards in the past couple games.
Yep, Johnny Reed, your player to watch for the Wizards. And, of course, you also have David Hageman, and actually we're going to commercial.
Community is one of our core values at Windsor State Bank, and we are proud to celebrate 10 years of helping, encouraging, and meeting the financial needs of our community. We work with our customers to help them realize their financial dreams, whether opening a business, purchasing a home, or planning for retirement. Our bank is run by local people who are dedicated to serving the financial needs of the area, and we take pride in providing exceptional customer service and building trust with our customers. If you are looking for a bank who knows your first name, then you're in the right place. Windsor State Bank, invested in our community, invested in you.
Looking for Windsor's best pizza? There's only one place to go, and that's Pelican Joe's. Locally owned and operated, Pelican Joe's makes for great pizza every time. Pizza isn't their only specialty. They also make wings, salads, and everyone's favorite, pizza rolls. Call Pelican Joe's now.
Welcome back. We're here at Rake Fiegel Gym. Carter, what's up with the crowd for the Wizards? They're not here yet.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe traffic. Let's hope it's traffic or some ice since we had that snow day yesterday. But hopefully some more people show up.
Of course, this game is a rescheduled game. It was supposed to happen yesterday. Of course, school and everything got canceled. So
yeah,
making it up today. Hopefully
Windsor practiced that day or try to get something going on that Wednesday, even though school stuff was canceled. I don't know if they were allowed to, but we'll see how that affects them.
Looking back into this game, Carter, Wizards obviously favored. They're higher rank, have better record, everything going for them. But then you also have to remember what happened last year.
And, yeah, that's the thing we don't like talking about, what happened last year. And They got off to a slow start, and that's what really killed them at the end, is letting that slow start affect them. And if they stay consistent in the way they've been playing for the past couple months, they could win this game very easily.
They can, and you just have to be careful though, because Falcons have good players. They've had some success in their respective conference. They won their conference, so it's
so is Windsor.
So you do have to watch out. So
yeah, a really good team. With
of course
Eric Graham being that athletic guard that everyone wants.
Of course, last year Palmer Ridge was a large underdog to the Wizards. Took it down to the final stretch. Barely got the game into overtime, and then overtime hit, and they ran away with it.
Yeah, and they did, and that's what really killed the Windsor. I think it was part of that also not playing Johnny Reed in those clutch minutes, and that's why he's a big player right now in that starter.
That could be it. But yeah, Reed, of course, he doesn't score a lot, but he's stepped up into that starting role really well this year.
And plays really good defensively.
And the Wizards, you just cannot lose this game because, well, obviously it's an elimination game, but all your players, almost all your rotational players are seniors. So
and this is the year.
Their year, yeah.
And you want this to be the year, and that's what most of them are thinking. A lot of them told me that they can win this, as we'll go down to our sideline reporter, Ireland Billings.
How do you feel going into your first game of the playoffs?
A little excited about both of those things. The boys are feeling the same way. We just need to relax and play loose.
How does it feel? How did you keep the team in the momentum for the game when you were supposed to play tomorrow?
Yeah, the snow kind of screwed us up, but this has happened the last 3 years. So it's you got to expect, I guess, and try to keep some normalcy with this, and nothing.
Good job.
Yep, of course, Coach Rikeski. You have no doubt that he had this team fired up, and it's nerve-wracking. It's all come down to this is the start of hopefully something big in these playoffs for the Wizards.
And Windsor right now is just hoping they play good enough is that they can't lose this, and this is what they've been looking for. David Hageman's been looking forward to it. Johnny Reed waiting for that.
Yeah, you can't, because this will be the last game as a Wizard if they lose this game, and none of these players want that, and it's just...
Yeah, you love playing for that Windsor team as more fans start coming now, but hopefully 4 minutes.
Student section getting a little bit, but you just got to have more than that. We need the energy today.
You do, and in the past couple games, energy has been a big part, especially that Meade game. Big part of energy.
For sure, and another thing, Wizards on this 13-game winning streak, David Hageman been scoring the ball really well, but also really stepped up on defense, and you got to imagine they're going to put him on Eric Graham, right, Carter?
I would believe so. I was talking with Rikeski on Tuesday before the snow day, and he was saying that he's going to put David on their top leading scorer, which is Eric Graham.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense because Graham is they're the same height. They're 6'3", and
they're both versatile guards.
Yeah, and Eric Graham may be on Hageman as well, so you might see them follow each other.
Yeah, we'll see that. It's going to be close. David's been scoring a lot lately. He's been stopping big leading scorers like Tucker Mills, for example.
Yeah, and it's exciting, and this team has been playing at a really high level, led by David Hageman.
Yeah, David Hageman, really good player. He can create his own space when he doesn't have any.
I mean, he's really, I feel like if you're a recruiter and if you maybe had doubts coming into the year about him, he has shown a complete arsenal. It's hard. What else could you want from him, really?
Yeah, he's showing why he can be one of the best players in the state. Yeah. And he's obviously locked down a lot of top 5 guys in the state before.
And he's listed at 6'3", but I feel like he plays bigger than that.
Oh, he does play bigger than that. He has a big upper body, and that upper body really helps him in that lower paint.
His wingspan is, you notice his wingspan kind of like Kevin Durant with those jumpers, like we like to say. So it's like,
Yeah, that'll pull back, step back is really helpful for him.
yeah, and we know you're big on Brady Bostic. Carter, do you think they might go to the big man for some minutes tonight?
Looking at this team's height, I don't think so. I believe he's a really good player to help you with that height, but I think he can keep that height for later in that playoffs.
Yep, tallest player on the Falcons is only 6'4", so.
And Johnny Reed's going to have to play a lot on those versatile guards, because that's Rukowski was saying that they score 80% of their points from inside the paint, which is a lot.
And Reed has 2 inches on their tallest player, so.
And he can move a lot better than he did last year.
You might see him get some work on the post.
Yeah, we will. So maybe a little post down will help him out, and maybe get him going early. But 150 left in this game. Windsor's excited, not having supposed to have this game yesterday, but maybe a little extra day break for them.
I mean,
keep him resting.
It affected both teams, though, because Palmer was supposed to, or not Palmer.
Falcon.
Hopefully this is not a Palmer Ridge kind of game. But, yeah, the Falcons were also made the trip and were probably anticipating, they were definitely anticipating playing yesterday as well, so.
Yeah, that's what they've been ready for this one, and both teams have been ready. Johnny Reed actually on Tuesday was saying, I hope it doesn't snow, man. I hope it doesn't snow. I want to play tomorrow.
That's an official quote. Official quote from Carter.
Official quote. But here we go. 1:15 left until tip-off. We have some introductions and all that.
Yeah. And so Wizards, like we said, they're coming off that 75-56 win against Holy Family. Holy Family stuck around in that first half. Wizards came out hot in the third quarter, ran away with that one. And the Falcons coming off a very competitive 55-52 defensive matchup against Sand Creek.
Yeah, very good. This team's going to be really looking for it on Eric Graham. He's going to be really carrying this offense.
And Carter, I just need to be frank. Why is our student section not here?
I don't know, man, but we'll kick it down to Bobby down below.
Well, Carter, both these teams look ready. This is going to be a good game. It's exciting.
Got some fans grubbing right there on some pizza.
Yep, Pelican Joe's Pizza today. The WWBN sponsor.
Here we go. Eric Graham, the matchup we're probably going to see all night. Eric Graham and David.
Too. And
this is exciting, Caleb.
Exciting. This is where you want to be. On the Windsor Wizards Broadcasting Network, the Falcons versus the Wizards in the round of 32 of the playoffs. And the Wizards get the jump. Starts right here. As Garcia to the right, top to Shuck.
We don't even see Graham on Hageman right now, so.
Not to start, no. Instead, he was on Shuck. Ball's airballed and saved off of Garcia, so Wizards will lose possession and Falcons get the ball.
Yeah, Hageman saying, Reed saying that screen right there.
Isaac Brown was on Hageman on that first possession. But
yeah, we'll see David on Graham right there.
Not surprised. We knew that was going to happen. It's just will Graham guard
Look at that defense
Hageman,
from right.
Graham Gets the ball. He's going to shoot a 3, and it's good.
That's what you can't do if you're Windsor right there. Just go under on those screens right there.
Graham is really good driving the ball, and when he gets going from 3 as well is when he gets really dangerous, and that is just not how you want to start the game for the Wizards. Wide open look for him. The Shuck is way off right there. Gets his own board, though. Wizards might, and Shuck throws it out of bounds. Wizards might be feeling a little nervous right here.
Yeah, a little nervous. Maybe that snow day is not helping right now.
I don't know. I don't know if we can blame the snow day, Carter, but just got to get loose a little bit. As Graham brings it up on Hageman again.
There's
Hageman
a steal.
Knocks it away. Hageman in possession, up to right, and he'll lay it in. So Wizards with a good defensive steal. Hageman on Graham. First turnover of the game.
That's what Hageman's meant to do right there.
And Graham's driving right back into Hageman, but great defense. Rebounded by right, and the Wizards are running. Garcia's going to take it all the way, draw a foul. So first couple possessions were a little rough for the Wizards, but they were rolling just like that. And both of those stops by the Wizards were David Hageman.
Yeah, Hageman keeping his hand up the entire time, making sure he doesn't go over to get the foul. But really good defense there from Hageman.
Garcia's first free throw drops, tying up this game. And you see Graham's going to try to take over this game. He's taken both shots, turned the ball over on the other possessions.
See if Hageman can get some more turnovers from Graham.
We'll see if they try to get other players going or they just try to let him take over this game. And Graham's going to go down low, but the pass is to right in transition.
Pull it back out.
Set it up.
Hageman was open that corner, really wanted the ball right there.
Get it to Reed. Reed up top. Wright with enough space to shoot, and it's good. Clayton Wright from 3. 7-3 Wizards. Quick 7-0 run just like that.
Yeah. Now with 5 points, Wright has him out. Oh.
He picks up a foul. Those early fouls seem to always happen.
Especially against the Wizards. That's not what you want. Oh, and Garcia lost his man.
So hard cut and good take there from Potts as he gets his first bucket of the game.
He left Hageman open. Oh, and
Hageman, Wizards quickly up the court. Hageman almost loses it, but reset up top. Shuck.
Why not let him shoot? He's hot.
Space. Oh, no good. Rebound cleared by Brown. And Potts is up with it in transition.
Does not feel like a playoff environment right now.
It's probably fair to say. So man down. This clock does not stop. What a pass by Wright all the way up to Reed, who lays it in. They're going to get a timeout as Brown, appears to be injured. Isaac Brown, the senior forward, kind of caused the turnover after he went down there, and they're going to get him some medical attention, but he is.
Lost his air.
Yeah, looks like the wind might have got knocked out of him there. He'll sit down.
Yeah, May has to sit down for a while.
They'll put senior Charlie Jones into the game. They're losing 3 inches with putting Jones in the game at 6'1" versus.
Yeah, but what a pass from Wright to Reed right there.
Player to watch, making a play. As Potts drops it off. Graham switched on to Wright. He's going to try to dribble through it, but he leaves the ball behind. Hageman up to Reed. Reed taking it all the way. It's off. Rebound cleared. Up to Graham and knocked out of bounds by Wright. So the Wizards this season have done so good at frustrating the opposing team's star player. And
that's what they're doing so far.
Yep, forcing those turnovers. That's 3 times that Falcons have turned the ball over, primarily by Graham. So they throw it into him, and there's another one. Reed knocks it free, and Hageman's in transition. So he's just going to take this all the way like he loves to do, and almost gets the and one to drop.
I was about to say, no way it goes in, but holy cow.
When Hageman gets enough space like that in transition, you know he's taking it all the way. And it more often than not ends in either free throws or a basket.
And he makes one.
Oh wow, Falcons brought their own cheerleaders.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Second one is no good. Wizards with a small crowd, they're gonna need to be a little loud.
Yeah, I don't hear a thing from him.
As that is passed to Jaden Thomas.
Yeah, the running back who just committed to
New Mexico State.
New Mexico State, D1 school.
Showing that he's a receiving back. He can catch the ball too.
Yeah, he can do a lot. He can do anything. But this is basketball.
Colby Shuck up top to right.
Garcia with his own little post down.
Garcia's going to kick out to Hageman, wide open
Bang.
three, and that is just too easy for the Wizards. If you're going to double Tanner Garcia in the post and leave Hageman open for three, that is just not going to be effective.
That is a mistake you're making when leaving, trying to double a 5'8" guard, and trying to post up.
And with the way Hageman's been shooting.
Or playing.
And that's a good pass by Graham. No finish, though. Hageman clears the rebound, and he is running in transition. Bounce pass, throws it away, though. Solid steal right there from Charlie Jones. Potts is up in transition now. He's going to drive, drop it off. Good pass. Basket is up and
yeah, you see
good.
Windsor's really going to that double team really early.
Right, drops it out to Reed.
I think Hageman has a mismatch, right?
I think almost anyone on him is a mismatch, but yes. He's running there, trying to get a look. Shuck guarded by Graham. Almost forces it out. Oh, it's it down low. Hageman might be doing a little bit too much with these
he is
passes, trying to.
We'll see Matt Smiley check in, the freshman getting his first postseason minutes.
Smiley and Bachhaus. We would say Bachhaus his first postseason minutes,
played
but we saw him last year after not getting minutes all of last year. He came in.
Knocked down a couple threes.
As also checking back into the game is Isaac Brown for the Falcons.
And here's a
spins on him, but they're going to get him for a travel before. So Hageman, no shortage of turnovers himself either. Both Graham and Hageman turning the ball over a good amount.
Yeah, I don't know. That was a good spin move. Just took one too many steps.
Potts gets the ball back, drive
Matt
way
Smiley.
off. Smiley's up with the rebound, and he's running. And it's knocked away. Whistle and a offensive foul?
Yeah, it looks like it.
On
Smiley.
On Smiley, yep. So Wizards a little careless with the ball here early. Still lead by 6, though. The defense has been there.
That student section is just dead.
I mean, to be honest, they're missing some of the key members who lead it.
For real. Josh Keith.
Nathan, yep. All you guys.
You guys are the real ones of that student
section. Why aren't you showing up? Hageman and the Wizards force another turnover. Hageman, way too much space. No good. But I promise if the Falcons keep going under screens, it's not going to work.
Oh,
but now
here we go.
In transition on Hageman. He's blocked. What a block from David Hageman. And Wizards right back up in transition. He's taking it all the way. Puts it up. No good. Reed is there to clean it up and put it in. So right there you see Graham and Hageman, the marquee matchup of this game, go head-to-head, and Hageman absolutely denies it. That's a foul on Johnson.
And why are we not surprised? I'm not surprised. Never mind.
What a block, though.
Yeah, what a block from Hageman coming, and he's gonna get a sub real quick.
Yeah, this is interesting. We see him usually play the full first quarter. They're gonna sit him down pretty early here.
And John Reed with 4 points already.
So we see the whole bench other than Shuck and Johnson.
Yeah, so Hageman just looks gassed.
This is kind of where you expect Smiley. Yeah, he's been running right up and down the court, but this is kind of where you expect Smiley to lead the offense. So they give it to Graham, guarded by Zach Johnson. Good move. Finger rolls it up and in. So first possession without Hageman guarding him. It ends in a bucket for Graham. So now Smiley.
Man, we'll see if Colby can run the offense too.
Smiley's just going to take it all the way, and he is blocked. And it's off the Wizards. Great defensive play from Bertholf. And that's a turnover.
Yeah, no one has said a word in this gym, really.
Yeah, it feels awkwardly quiet as we announce, and you just don't like to see it. Berthoff loses it. He's able to get it up to Graham. Graham thinks that
Double team. Holy
yeah,
cow! How do you get through?
Throw the whole team at him. He's still gonna put it up. No good.
Shuck
with a nice board. Gets it to Garcia. Wizards running Garcia out of control. They call him for a travel.
Might have gotten fouled right there, but I don't know.
Yeah, that was close. Wizards really pushing the tempo. They definitely part of their game, but have gotten a little out of control. So they're looking to get it to Graham. Basically face guarded by Johnson.
And if you're Windsor, you cannot go under screens in this situation right here.
Yep, that's. You do not want to give them good looks from 3.
And there's Johnson's second already.
We saw him pick up. We know he picks up a foul or 2 here and there.
And then here comes Hageman.
You're going to take Johnson right back out?
That's probably the smart thing to do.
That's what they're going to do, and you got to imagine he's right back on Graham.
Yeah, I would imagine so. He was on.
He's kind of a perfect matchup for Hageman. As for not a perfect matchup, but Hageman. If anyone's going to defend Graham, it's definitely going to be Hageman.
Yeah, for sure.
So they fire to the corner for him, but Hageman's right there. Goes behind the back.
Look at that defense.
Great footwork, but he still gets through. No good.
Matt
Rebound
Smiley.
ripped away by Smiley. Wizards up in transition. Bachhaus going to slow it down. Smiley crossover, spin. Bachhaus
why would you leave that
open.
man open?
Good.
Why?
John Bachhaus hits the 3. That's what he does best, and just they lose him on defense. Great drive and kick by
That's the
Smiley.
worst man you can leave open on.
Yeah, him and Hageman are the last people you want to leave open.
Travel?
And that's got to be a travel, yep. So Wizards up by 9 on a little run.
Yeah. I don't know. There's usually a chant comes after that, but I guess not.
That's why the leaders of the student section are gone today.
I know.
I don't know where they are.
With 13 seconds left. See, 1 possession. Try to get Hageman open or even Bachhaus. It's Hageman.
Hageman has space. He's going to pull. Good.
Why not?
The contested 3 goes, and the Wizards are feeling it in this first quarter. 21 points, and the defense as good as ever, holding the Falcons to just 9, forcing a lot of turnovers, turning those turnovers into very quick possessions on the other end.
Yeah, Hageman with a quick 8 points right there. Or 7 points, my bad.
Yeah, and that's what the Wizards do best is those turning offense into defense into offense. We're going to go down to Ireland Donuts.
Coach likes how the boys are playing the first half, but he wants the fight of the boys to go up when there is rebounds and when they have shooting opportunities.
For sure, just, yeah, like we said, that was the one stat category the Falcons had over the Wizards was rebounds.
Rebounds. And they really have controlled that rebounding.
And really just forcing those turnovers is so pivotal. Like the Wizards are able to do that like they were right there.
Yeah.
And turn those turnovers into quick, into like good looks, like 4-on-3s, 3-on-2s on the other end is where it's most effective.
Yeah, but Windsor has that 12-point advantage at quarter. Looking to expand on that, hopefully. It's a pretty lousy student section.
Carter, we don't have to go that hard on them.
What?
Lousy student
Sorry.
section. I mean, at least it's our own school.
Like, there's just nothing said.
You're right, but I mean, I'm not saying.
And there's Hageman.
You're not wrong, but like.
I'm not right either.
No, you're right. I just don't know if we need to go there.
Yeah, you're right.
Back to the game. Graham spins, and he is just locked up right now by Hageman. Good drive and drop, but can't get it to go. Rebound loose, and that's an and one. That's a tough finish from Isaac Brown as the ball was loose, picked it up and put it right back in. But David Hageman's defense is just so lights out right now.
Yeah.
Like you could put him against NBA players, and I think he would still hold his own. Like how well he has played defensively these last 2 months. It's just cannot be understated. Brown's free throw is no good, but there's a lane violation. So he's going to try it again. Chance to cut the lead to single digits again.
You don't really see the lane violation call that much.
And he can't get the other one, and Smiley controls the rebound.
I guess ball don't lie in a way.
In a way. Guess that wasn't a lane violation in your book.
All right.
Screen. Hageman had space for a second. He'll drop it
pass.
down. What a find. That was not there when he threw it, but he anticipated the cut from Shuck, and it's right there for him.
Yeah, I don't think anyone else in that team would make that pass right there. That's just David trusting his teammates for 4+ years.
He's just been lights out. Potts is going to get space, and can it? That's a good look for him, his first 3 of the game. Maybe trying to get him going with how well Graham has been defended by the Wizards. Bachhaus, they go under the screen, and it doesn't go.
Rims out.
Going under these screens against the Wizards is just something that these opponents need to learn not to do.
Yeah,
Potts goes down.
Holy cow, he just like did a disco little slide on the back. What just happened?
Get the ball right back, though, guarded by Garcia. Potts drives, kicks. Another drive. That's a good take, and one. So maybe the Falcons figuring some stuff out on the offensive end. Christian Berthoff converts the and one with a chance at a 3-point play.
And man will get his second too now.
Smiley and that'll cause Smiley to sit right back into the game. Smiley and Johnson off the bench both pick up 2. And Shuck will sit down for the first time as well.
Yeah, Windsor out in the white. Swiping at that ball is really unnecessary at that point.
And in most games, you know, the Falcons rely on Potts and Graham to do a lot of the scoring, the 2 players in double figures as the free throw's no good, but they may be looking for other players to step up with Garcia and Hageman defending them, and Clayton Wright banks it in.
Yeah, Hageman, nice little another dish right there.
Kicked out to Potts. He's going to drive and pull up. That's a tough look. And the rebound's controlled. Tough rebound by Wright. Hageman's going to take this all the way and draw the foul. There's just no doubt. I can say it as early as I want. You know he's going to take it to the line. It's almost always.
It's almost always
he's going to take it all the way, and it almost always works. So
it's going to be a guarantee, at least a point every time.
First free throw's good. And like I was just saying, Potts and Graham being their best scorers, the Wizards having the luxury of putting both Hageman and Garcia on those 2 players, how good of perimeter defenders they are, is just a good thing to have. That's Hageman's second missed free throw. We had not seen much of that recently.
Yeah, he doesn't really miss from the free throw line in general.
Yeah, Potts is going to hedge the screen and throw it
to Deacon Schmidt.
To Deacon Schmidt on the bench. So Potts and Graham being very frustrated by the Wizards right now.
Yeah, that defense really is not helping them be unfrustrated.
That's just what Tanner Garcia does.
5'8" Demon. Good pass.
Hageman fires it down low.
Johnny Reed. Pull up from Johnny Reed.
3 long. Rebound controlled by Potts, and they're going to get Garcia with that.
And you can't really sub Zach Johnson because now he has 2, and now you're only, or never mind. I stopped talking.
They can't. So I mean, but that's what we always talk about with Johnson is like if he fouls out, but gives you good minutes of physical defense.
It's a good foul out. It's not a bad foul out.
Especially because he's not a starter. But Potts is going to get free throws from that. So first one is no good. They are missing their free throws. That's off Bachhaus, though. That'll stay. So good fight by Berthoff keeps the ball in possession of the Falcons.
Ray Boss is going to check in.
Free throw shooting on both sides. It's been a little bit not too great. Good pass by Potts. Goes down low.
Yeah, but we'll see Bray Bostic check in soon, so that's going to be exciting to see.
Carter did not predict that Bostic would see any minutes, but
I guess to give that hype.
Boghouse had a little space there. They go under the screen, but it's an illegal
That
screen.
Shucks first.
And yeah, I feel like this, I mean, this is just speculation, but I don't think Rikeski had any plans of going to Bostic, but the foul trouble was leading him.
Oh,
to
yeah, I don't think he did either.
Go to him.
And it could go to the possibility of playing Gavin Helm at one point. If Jack, and
Ooh,
that's going to be.
That's 3 on Zach Johnson.
I don't know what you're going to do now.
I mean,
He's going to leave him in, it looks like.
I think that's the right move because
You can always go Gavin Helm, too.
I don't know if you want to go to Gavin Helm, Carter. Potts right back at the line. He missed the front end of the 1-and-1 last time. This time, he gets
Garcia's going to come back in with 2.
first converted free throw for the Falcons of the 4 they've shot now.
And that's what Windsor can't do, is get to that foul trouble.
And
Especially
they
so
are
early.
definitely in it. And another free throw is no good. Yeah, Wizards 9 team fouls. Falcons only have 3, so that is definitely kind of been a problem. But Bostic is going to see these minutes because of it, and they forget about Bachhaus in the corner.
Why not?
And I just don't know if that's a good defensive idea.
Yeah,
That's his second 3.
that's not ideal. Bostic throwing out a dish already.
Oh, that's a nice back cut and pass.
And then he
but
gets
the
a
Wizards
board.
are right there on the defensive end to protect the paint, keeping Graham frustrated because that was a very nice back cut. But Wizards met him at the rim, forced the turnover.
Yeah, and Bostic also helping out with Hogman on that back cut. Really,
I don't think, yeah. That was really good help defense from Bostic. I don't think Graham's going to sit down in this game.
I don't think he will either. He looks really well conditioned. Oh, what a
Right,
pass.
plenty of space, just off. They are giving the Wizards shooters a little bit too much space, though. And look at Hogman run up the court with Graham. Like, he just...
Yeah, he's probably going to have to play as much minutes as he can with Zach Johnson almost in foul trouble now.
And he just does not give Graham a break. And there's an illegal screen. David Hogman on the defensive end right now is just
Something else.
perfect.
Yeah.
It's like, it's just if you watched film, you want to watch film on how to defend in high school basketball.
Watch
As a
David's.
guard. This is it right here.
The way he just moves with the player and really.
against a talented player too. Like, there's no denying that. They're gonna get a 3-second on the Falcons.
Wait, yeah. No, I think they got a foul on 2-3.
Oh yeah.
Cox Tyler. Or Tyler Cox. Sorry, it's last name, first name on the roster.
It is, Carter. Glad we got that figured out.
He's open. He had got that 1v1. Oh,
Hogman,
step back.
first time he gets a look with Graham on him, he does not hit the shot. Bostic cleans it up
And one.
So Brady Bostic checks in the game with some bigs in foul trouble, and he's making his presence felt with a and 1 off the offensive rebound right there.
Possibly it could be his last game too as a Wizard.
I mean, it's not looking likely. But
Bostic making his presence. No, that's great. That's great to see. Hopefully he can get some more playing time, but we'll see Madden Smiley come back in with 2 if he makes it. Or no.
it's no good. But still a pretty controlling 12-point lead.
And Clay's going to be, or it looks like they go to a zone.
I don't know. Wizards just throwing a different look at them. I don't know if this is, with their defense working so well, I don't know if they need to do this. But this seems to be working too. Potts is going to pull up. And Bostic cleans it up. Potts overcommits. Wizards have numbers. Boghouse Euro step all the way. Can't finish. Gets his own board. Spins. No good. Bostic kicks it out. And, ooh, that is
something, all right.
And Hogman is fouled. That is probably a foul on the Wizards. Potts kind of got domed.
Yeah.
And that is, I think there's a fair amount of frustration to be had from this Falcons sideline.
I don't know. It looked like he got all ball for a second.
From my angle, Carter, he took a hit to the head. He got knocked down. That was probably could have been missed, but It happens, though. It's a loose ball. Hageman's free throw goes. Falcons cheerleading squad letting them know to rebound.
That's always a good thing.
Hageman, another missed free throw, leaves this one short, but it works out because the Wizards get possession.
Clay Wright gets the offensive board all the way out there. Never thought that would happen. And Hageman.
And they switch that, leaving Hageman wide open. He doesn't make them pay.
Bostic.
Bostic rips it down. He's just going to take this over them. No good, but a foul. And the Wizards just having their way on the boards right now.
Yeah, Bostic has 5 rebounds so far.
And that's just him coming in and making a difference on the boards. That's what Rikeski was most worried about, and he's making a difference.
Yeah, and now they're in the bonus, so now they get some free throws after that.
Bostic does get the roll.
Oh, and Bostic is going to get another board.
Bostic is really probably only in here because of foul trouble and is making a difference. Wright's 3, that is pure, and the wheels are kind of falling off right now for the Falcons as their rebounding struggles with Bostic in this game are really what's making the difference.
Yeah, Bostic has 6 boards off the bench.
Potts wide open, no good. Hageman clears the board, and yeah, like this was what Coach Rikeski was worried about after the first quarter, and the Wizards rebounding right now. It's really what's making a difference. Garcia with a tough drive over the much bigger defender, puts it in. Falcons need a timeout, and that is a 19-point lead.
For the Wizards. Yeah,
this is a good basketball team, Carter.
Yeah, Hageman has 9 points, 4 rebounds, and 4 assists, plus 2 steals and 1 block. And there's a little Tanner Garcia layup that we just saw. Coach frustrated with that.
I mean, yeah.
Pure anger in that.
And he's talking to the official right now, too. There's that just pure jump shot from Clayton right to the bottom of the net.
Yeah, right, really good shooter, too. Anyone on this team's a really good shooter. And there's Josh Keith in them. There's Josh Keith.
That's Josh Keith, but we're missing some key members of
we got part of it.
The leaders. Nathan Smith and Dom Tovar being
step back from
biggest missing parts.
There's a little Bostic cleaning up
Bostic
that glass
really
and one.
Took control of the boards and just kept giving the Wizards opportunity after opportunity. Go to the corner. Wizards they're playing zone now, even though man was pretty effective. And it's working,
I think everything's effective with this team.
Carter's not holding back today.
No, I'm just saying that anything that Windsor does is a really good defensive strategy.
That's a tough 3. No good. Fighting for the rebound.
Hageman.
Controlled by Hageman. He's going to run. Throws it up to Garcia and takes it over Graham. Ball's loose. Graham controls it. He's up and knocked down by Shuck. Getting it up to Potts and stolen by Garcia. Oh, my gosh, this defense right now. Graham
he hurt
fouls.
himself.
Yeah, this is right now this defense from the Wizards.
Dude, Hageman has 6 boards now. That's crazy.
Defense is just really flying around. So you see that looked like the perfect opportunity for an easy basket for the Falcons, and Shuck lunges ahead to tip it. Potts goes back to get it, and it's just another amazing play by Tanner Garcia.
Dude, Tanner Garcia is
plucks it away.
One of the best defensive
Potts
players.
did go down. We do hope he's okay.
Yeah, hope prayers up to him. But Tanner Garcia is one of the best players defensively on this team.
And Jeremiah Potts is not a player you want to lose if you're the Falcons. He's second leading scorer, and you can see he's a quick, good shooting point guard. He's 6 foot, and he's only in a sophomore, so he's definitely has a very bright future with this program.
Yeah, he does.
He's going to get up.
Can't
Not
really
putting any weight in that left leg. You just hate to see it. And obviously, hoping for the best from him.
Now he's putting a little bit of weight on it. It's a good sign. Hopefully just a rolled ankle at worst.
That would be ideal.
But he'll probably be carried back to the locker room, go for their evaluation.
Yeah, with 1:20 left in this first half, I imagine they will wait for halftime to see if he is coming back.
Yeah, I wouldn't be patient with that ankle real quick. You don't want to force ankle injuries, you know.
Get it to Hageman. He gets space for the drive
And
and
one.
one. And going under these screens, just not effective. And the Wizards' offense just absolutely rolling right now. And 0, no hold up, no rust really. Wizards' 13-game win streak looks legit.
And they look like a legit team right now. Just showing a really outpacing a really good team.
Hageman's free throw just barely good.
Yeah, Hageman having himself a field day right now.
And that's
12
nothing
points.
new. The defense on
Man,
Graham, probably
come
the
on,
biggest
buddy.
thing is Smiley picks up another foul. So
I like-
foul trouble definitely something the Wizards might have to watch. Just now Smiley picks up his third.
I like the
And 2
idea.
fouls
I like the idea. But you can't really do that when you have 2 fouls.
with a minute left, yeah.
You don't know how this game could go. So you want to keep them.
First one is up and good from Cox.
John Bachhaus is going to check him for Smiley, and Garcia will come out with 2 fouls. So keeping those players with foul trouble on the bench is probably the best thing to do right now with a minute left.
And I mean, you're got a pretty commanding lead at this game, so it shouldn't be a big deal as long as you hold your lead, especially with Hageman not being in foul trouble is the biggest thing.
Yeah, he has 0 fouls so far, so that's really a good sign.
Gets a screen, had some space, thought about it. Clayton Wright, drive, kick,
Reset.
pass it around. Hageman space, loses the ball, gets it back. Shuck, plenty of space for that 3, rolls out, and rebound loose. Dive and getting a timeout after being controlled by Brown. So Falcons use their second timeout of the half. 20-point lead.
Yeah, you don't really see Shuck at the 3-point shot. You see that more that midi kind, that DeMar DeRozan type player that shoots that mid-range.
Yeah, but he had the space and he took it. I think that was fair. Did not. Almost fell, too.
We can see some people's shoes right there. Yeah, we also have another game tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Windsor plays Centaurus for the 3rd time this year in a
That's with
number
the-
4-11 matchup, so that should be a really good game. Tune that tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
That's, of course, girls basketball.
Yeah, girls basketball.
And pass is bad. Hageman tried to save it over his head.
Might as well just
He's
try.
just having fun at this point.
Hey, have fun. They haven't won a playoff game in 2 years, so hopefully Windsor can pull this one off for another 16 minutes.
And I think that loss last year was really in the heads. They were like, the Wizards were making sure they weren't going to let that happen again, and this ball is just unable to be controlled.
I'm
Lands
so
in the
confused
hands,
what's going on.
and this will end in an open 3 that goes in. So just ball flies everywhere. Charlie Jones knocks down the 3.
Yeah, Windsor probably going to hold for one more possession.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
and
pass
Shuck threw it away.
to the Falcons.
And Hageman stole it off the leg.
And 1 second right. Gonna put it up.
No good.
That's close though. And the Wizards in complete control of this game, 41-24. David Hageman playing great on both sides of the ball. Holds Graham to 5 total points, and we'll go down to Ireland Billings, who will talk to Coach Rikeski real quick.
How do you feel that the boys played in the first half of the game?
Thought we were a little tight in the first quarter, turned it over 5 times, gave up a bunch of layups. Second quarter was better. We started relaxing a little bit. We're just really uptight. I don't know why. We got to finish.
A few of your starter players are in foul trouble. How is that going to change how you play them in the second half?
We're going to keep being aggressive. I mean, that's kind of what we do. We need to tweak a little bit and get our hands off. But we're not going to play passive or anything like that. So that's just what we do. We're aggressive defensively, and sometimes you're going to get in foul trouble.
Good luck. Thank you.
And I think that was really well said by Coach Rikeski. Of foul trouble is going to happen when they play defense like the Wizards do, but change your defensive style.
Yeah, very aggressive team, and that's what you want. You want them to play aggressive. And the foul trouble, he sees as a good thing sometimes.
I especially if it's bench players, which you don't. The big thing is you don't want guys like Hageman getting in foul trouble.
Oh yeah, and Hageman has 0 right now.
He's your whole offense. He's not your whole offense. But he is just such a great player and such a huge part of the success of the team that you don't want him getting in foul trouble. But the bench guys, kind of the value they do provide is their tough defense, and that'll come with fouls.
Yeah, that's what Rikeski's wanted to do since day one.
Yep, and I think saying that he's not going to hold up, I think, is the correct decision.
Yeah, you want to win this game, and everyone wants to win this game. And they don't want to give up on this game right now. Even though they might be up 17 at half right now, you don't want to give up.
Like I was saying, that Palmer Ridge game might still be in their heads. Like, we can't overlook this. We need to come out hard, and just the talent of this team is shown. And if they win this, moving to 14 straight, Sweet 16, they can
playing
hold
Palmer.
this 17-point lead. We are going to go to commercial. You are watching Windsor Wizards basketball on the WWBA.
Welcome to the Windsor Recreation Center, where we offer a variety of activities and fun. Everything from fitness classes for all ages to your favorite sports in the open gym. Drop off your children at the Child Care Center so that they can still have just as much fun as you while still learning and spending time with other kids. We also have the best indoor pool in the area with a kids' play area, swimming lanes, and even a huge water slide. For all prices and offers, scan this QR code right here.
The Windsor Recreation Center offers many youth sports including football, soccer, basketball, baseball, softball, tennis, track, swim lessons, and more. Youth sports is a great way to encourage your children to make new friends, learn teamwork and camaraderie, and it lets them explore new opportunities. Sign your kids up for youth sports today. Scan the QR code on the screen for more information.
The Windsor Community Recreation Center offers a diverse range of adult sports. The Rec Center supports a variety of unique sports for Windsor's adult population. They offer pickleball, baseball, volleyball, and kickball leagues. Not only does the Rec Center offer these leagues, but they also offer tournaments for some sports. So Windsor's adults, come on down to the Rec Center to learn more about these great programs, or you can scan the QR code on the screen for more information.
Welcome back to Reg Fiegel Gym. I am Caleb Morrow here with Carter Priest. We saw a very entertaining first half of basketball in which the Wizards stormed to a controlling 41-24 lead and look to hold that lead going into the second half as we look at some of the best highlights of that first half.
Yeah, Tanner Garcia finding that open pass. Hogman in his favorite spot, that corner / mid-arc area.
Yep, and that's just collapse the defense and leaving Hogman open.
There's Johnny Reed getting some points up there.
There's the player to watch right there, yep. We're watching the player to watch.
Yelling at his teammates.
Johnny playing with a little extra emotion today. Now that it's the playoffs, got to ramp up.
Yeah, Bostic, high ball right there. Thinks about it. Finds John. John with that smooth jumper will go in mostly every time.
There's too much space for these Wizards shooters.
And Hageman with a little step back. Misses though. Missed rebound. Brady Bostic is there for the N1. We've yet to see, now we see Windsor come out to do some warm-ups. We did see Jeremiah Potts go through some dribbling sessions right there, and he looks like he'll be playing in the second half.
Yeah, good to see. Not for sure, but yeah, he was looking pretty good out there working on the knee. But it's a large deficit for the Falcons, and really when your best player averaging 20 a game is held to 5, you really need him to step up, and that's just hard to do when you're getting followed around by Hageman.
Yeah, Hageman really, really good defensively.
Wizards getting ready for that second half. You see the iconic walk from assistant coach Mr. Dean Brockway.
He's actually wearing a different outfit. You know, he goes to the black top with those cargo. He's wearing all black this time. He's matching the student section.
Switching it up.
Windsor looking to close the game, win their first playoff game in 4 years. Hopefully Windsor can do this.
Yep, and you got to imagine that, I mean, this is a talented team. And this is
Yeah, don't lay down. Don't stop the fight.
You don't imagine they will after last year. Wizards know, and they know that this team can put up points if they get going.
Yeah, don't.
Like Coach Orkeski said, they're not going to start playing soft defense because of the foul trouble. So.
Yeah, Garcia has 2 and Chuck has 1. That's the only starters with a foul and Wright with a foul.
Smiley and Johnson off the bench, of course, with the fouls, and there is going to be a quick foul on the Wizards.
That's not good.
That's interesting. Reed gets caught on the illegal screen.
But there's Reed's first, so Hageman the only person in the game without a foul.
Yeah, just your first foul at this point in the game, not too bad.
And there's almost a steal.
Almost a steal from Wright. Potts had a look, but he passes it up, throws it right to Wright, who's right there with great defense. Hageman blocked.
And he gets a stare.
Don't know about that one. That was a very good block by Potts in transition. Like we say, Hageman takes it all the way in transition almost every time. Potts, knowing that, recovers space quick, and Hageman travels. So this happened in the first half too. Wizards
getting off that slow start.
First minute and a half, 2 minutes were rough, but then they
picked
it right up.
Yeah, I like the Jeremiah Potts block and then stare down on Hageman.
Stare down on Hageman, yes.
Potts only be listed as 6 foot. There's another
And they
travel.
travel right back at him. So sloppy start for both teams. 4 straight turnovers. And the Wizards, despite turning the ball over twice, no blood. Hogman goes down low to Garcia, gets it in the post on Potts. They collapse, leads to a Shuck open 3, no good. Right rebounds though. Wizards with another chance. Garcia's going to take it all the way, trying to draw a charge where the Falcons. Garcia takes it right up over them.
And Garcia has learned throughout the season that people are going to try to take that charge on him.
So yeah, he doesn't go too hard.
He doesn't go full attack at the basket, but as the Falcons get another bucket.
Brown puts it up and in for their first bucket of the half. Brown has the daunting task of guarding Hageman. What a pretty back cut. Clayton Wright catches the defense falling asleep, puts up the layup.
Yeah, good pass right there from Shuck to Wright on the back cut.
That's probably going to be a reach on Clayton, yeah.
And that's his second. We'll see Madden Smiley in with 3 fouls right here. We'll see how long he can keep without getting that 4th.
Yeah, Smiley started earlier this year, right? So
we'll see how
he's
doing.
Kind of the 6th man at this point still.
Yeah, after that ankle injury, he really
knows how to be incorporated as some space was left there. And the bank shot's good, so Graham gets going, his first bucket of the half.
And Windsor went down on the under screens right there and did not go over the screen, which really affected them right there.
Hopefully it does not.
Man, Smiley.
Smiley, plenty of space, leaves it short. Now the Falcons are going to get it quickly in transition. Potts attacking Reed, crosses over, drops it off. Reed almost steals it. Back up top to Brown, back to Potts. Brown's going to shoot the contested 3, way short. Reed cleans it up, and Hageman's running in transition, gets it up to Shuck. Shuck goes up and in on the layup.
For a second, it looked like he was about to dunk it. We know he has the vertical for it.
So defense to offense for the Wizards. Quickly continues to be a successful transition team. Potts puts up the 3. Almost goes, no good. Fighting for that rebound and controlling it is Brown.
Unlucky
he
right
cleans
there.
It up and puts it in.
Windsor's got really unlucky right there on that bounce. Hogman trying to grab it, really made an extra bounce and did not go his way.
That 3 almost went in too on a lucky bounce. Reed thinks about it. Down low for Shuck. Block. Good defense there from the Falcons.
Yeah, and they're just getting him a stare down every time they give him a block.
Tyler Cox on that one. Rejection, but ball will stay with the Wizards. And there's the Wizards classic. Doesn't go though. Pretty good look. Play by out of the inbound from under the basket.
And Reed's going to be put on Graham right here. We'll see. Oh, never mind.
They'll switch it right back.
Let's switch it as quick as.
You see Hogman right there guarding to his right, stopping the drive to the right hand. And now Smiley's going to go over Graham.
That's what
and
Madden Smiley can do.
Madden Smiley takes it over. Graham picks up the and 1. What a drive.
Yeah, this was Smiley's really good. Got that ball fake in there, really, because everyone thinks that's going to go to Hageman right there. But, you know, really good tough finisher with that right hand that Smiley can be.
Now has a chance to convert on the and 1 opportunity.
Will convert.
So Wizards get the lead to 20 now.
And there's his first playoff points of his young high school career.
I would venture to say not his last.
Yeah, I would venture not to say not his last either.
Fires it. Cross to the corner. Potts pulls up. Good jumper. Wizards quick in transition.
And that's
good
right.
Play by Brown. They're going to get it. And tough take. Is that net 1? It is.
Yep, and that's going to be Shuck's second.
Graham got hit in the face, but he's up and has a chance to convert on the N1.
He kind of
right
sold
back
it.
The other way.
He kind of sold it a little.
One of the quicker 4-0 runs, 4 points in around 4 seconds right there.
And we're going to see Zach Johnson for the first time with those 3 fouls.
And a little defensive assistance in there, and you know he's probably not going to let up too much on being aggressive.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be a disappointment if he fouled it out either.
You know, lacrosse player and tight end in football, so he knows how to be physical, and leaving it short. just kind of off his game today is Graham.
And never let me hear the end of that.
At what point do we start calling David Hageman off night?
Like that.
Tough defense by Graham. But like
we're gonna get blocked.
Gary Payton's nickname was off night, right? Because every night you played him, you have an off night. At what point do these star players coming into Windsor, they come into Windsor and they have an off night every time David Hageman guards them?
Dude, I can't tell you. He's made Tucker Mills be frustrated.
Exactly. So but David Hageman's new nickname should be off night on the defensive end. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe give him a shirt that says off night.
And
that's a bad idea.
Catches the ball, and he's going to take this right over Graham.
Oh, my God.
That shit almost gone.
And that's 4 steals for Hageman right there.
And right as we're talking about it, he pulls away a steal.
Yeah, really no other option right there for the Falcons to throw the ball in. Everything was covered except that.
Over the top to their best player. Hageman's free throw. It's been the one thing not on tonight about him. Of course, last time we kept talking about how we knew he wasn't going to miss it.
And Bostic's going to get more minutes in this game, which is great to see.
I mean, he had to have impressed with his minutes in the first.
I mean, 6 rebounds off the bench, 2 points. I meant 3 points off the bench.
And those rebounds, he just kept giving the Wizards second
chances.
Smiley takes it away. Hageman, 2-on-1, throws it up. Shuck puts it in.
Wow, what?
And right now, Graham just keeps ending up in 2-on-1 or 1-on-1 situations.
Which is not ideal for him.
Wizards double. Oh, Smiley trying to take that away. Drive. Down low. Hook shot. No good. Controlled by Shuck. And a baseball pass up to Smiley, but he got trapped under. Gets both defenders in the air. And this is just pretty basketball right now.
And this is where Windsor's could run away with this game. Their third quarter is very lethal.
Graham fires down low. Bostic right there. Just the defensive
and
presence
Bostic
right there.
rips
it away. Throws it up to Smiley. Smiley with an open rim. Goes up and in. Wow. This is
wow.
Wizards, the transition offense is always a part of their game, but right now it is flowing as good as ever. They're forcing turnovers.
There's an alley-oop right there.
And you thought a couple of those chances were maybe going to be dunks. Shuck and Smiley, we both know, can throw it down.
Yeah, but Hageman having one of the greatest defensive nights ever.
Greatest defensive nights ever, and we keep saying that. Something has clicked these last month.
13 points. 8 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals, and 1 block.
That's such a good stat.
That is one of the best players in the state of Colorado.
He's playing at a championship level right now.
And it doesn't matter because everyone on the team has scored. Everyone who's gone in has scored. Has scored. So, except Zach Johnson. But, Zach Johnson's are one exception. He plays too much great defense. Yeah, Palmer, the number 19th ranked team, waits the matchup of this.
So the Wizards are going to get a rematch if they win this card?
Not Palmer Ridge. Palmer. It's just Palmer.
Oh, I was about to say, what? Way off. No good. Graham gets the steal back, though. Drives right on Shuck. And it's stolen away by Bostic. Wizards running. Johnson going to take it up and in. What were you saying about Zach Johnson hasn't scored yet?
I think he just did.
Yeah.
Holy defense,
this transition and another steal. Hageman almost slips, gets it to Shuck. Finds Zach Johnson. Oh my goodness. This is just a coach's dream. How the Wizards are forcing turnovers right now. Potts wide open 3 to stop the bleeding. No good. Right back into position. Led by Smiley. Smiley's going to take it up on Graham. No good. the first time they don't convert
Oh
there.
my gosh.
Hageman tips it.
Block it.
Potts is going to get a good look at it. Rejected.
Oh my gosh.
Potts kicks it out, gets the rebound. Right there on the defensive end is Bostic. Zach Johnson gets it, and he's running. Trying to take a charge.
Block.
That is a block. And
oh!
Never mind, that's a charge.
And that's going to be 4 on Johnson.
That is
a tough blow.
I would say he was probably moving there,
but it's okay. You know, you have a big lead right now.
And that's just the Wizards right now. Just steal, transition bucket, steal, transition bucket.
Yeah, no. This has been great. Great Windsor basketball.
Going into that game against Palmer next Saturday, I believe, Carter.
This Saturday, yep.
Hopefully that game a little later in the afternoon, but we'll see.
Me too. Uh-oh.
And just these turnovers that the Wizards are forcing right now are it's just so
And they're just
quick.
silly. Oh
And
my
there's another one
gosh, she just
ripped
it
away. And that's a foul.
Oh, that could have been.
Probably a good foul. Wizards were about to get a 4-on-1.
Yeah, dude, this is crazy.
And they're turning the ball. Falcons are turning the ball over, and they're not getting back on time at all. Wizards just keep getting good looks in transition. And it's exciting, fast-paced basketball, and that's what has them at 61 points here with still 1:30 to go.
And if you're Coach Wood on the Falcons side, what can you like motivate this team to do? There's not really a lot.
You're probably cooked. Hageman, 3. Almost got the bounce. They clear the rebound there. Potts brings it up. And, I mean, most of the key players on this Falcon teams are younger now. Like, they at least have 1 year left, like Graham. But, so this isn't a make-or-break year for them. But
no, it is not. Yeah, I totally agree with that.
They're just looking for something to build on for next year.
Play right.
Way too much space for Clayton Wright. Doesn't make him pay.
And like some of those shots that you kind of have.
That's a good look, though.
Yeah, and there's another board by Brady Bostic. He has 8 boards.
I think the Wizards aren't going to try to get this up the court quickly. You haven't been watching. Hageman floater.
No way.
Good. Oh, my goodness.
Dude, he kind of just like float, like just say, here you go.
Transition offense right now for the Wizards. This is an aggressive style of defense. Aggressive style of offense. Potts cans the 3.
And Wizard, you take the last shot right here. Have a lot of momentum going to this 4th quarter.
Absolutely massive 3 right there from Potts. Oh, Bostic wasn't ready for it. Now Potts is running in transition. He's going to dunk.
Oh!
Oh! By Hageman. Oh! They're going to get was that a foul on Hageman before?
I don't think that was a...
Who's shooting on that one? Yeah, they got that one on Hageman. Hageman's talking to the ref. He knew that was a highlight for him that they took away from him because that was nothing short of ball. And that's where the frustration is because that was maybe the block of Hageman's career that is not going to be validated because it was called a foul. Oh, that's a tough call.
No.
And the Falcon was going to get a bucket right after that,
but still.
What a block from Hageman. And I was getting ready to say, like, Graham can dunk. He went up hard with that. He wanted to get a highlight, at least in this game, for a dunk.
As we see that little floater from David right there.
And Hageman just did not allow it. Of course, the foul call.
I'm in another shock.
I mean,
that was a block.
I mean, we obviously have so much respect for these officials, as usual. They're doing their best. That's just a tough call to make. It doesn't even affect the outcome of this game. Wizards in full control. They scored. If anything, it helps the Wizards because they did score.
My question is, if you call that a foul, shouldn't that be a goaltending?
Well, he's saying he hit the hand, meaning not goaltending. He's saying the ref's call.
I think the ball would have at least hit the rim at least.
Yeah, from our point of view, that looked like it was definitely just a slapping the ball, but the ref's call was that he hit the hand. As first free throw good. Second free throw good. And
No way.
Smiley has to put it up. No good. And that will do it for this third quarter. Wizards 63, Falcons 41. Wizards in full control of this one.
And we'll skate outside.
Ireland Village.
Coach is not too happy with the fouls and the refs, but he is happy with the intensity going up on the guys.
Thank you, Ireland. As we look at the student section, I think they have a lot to be happy about right now.
Yeah, get a playoff game on Saturday, most likely up 22. Might as well just swing your way out of here. Maybe we'll see David I don't know if we'll see David Hageman again in this game. His night could be well done.
I mean, I feel like knowing Coach Rikeski, unless the Wizards put even more space, we're probably going to see Hageman come back because he does not go too lightly with making sure they close out these games. That's a bucket is good. We have a whistle.
Oh, travel.
Right back the other way.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't even watching.
I thought he dribbled the ball first, but I guess I was wrong.
I mean, the starts to the quarters are right now, the first just minute and a half-ish are right now what's slowing down the Wizards. And I mean, not a huge deal, obviously.
I guess the real question is, when do you bring back in Hageman? I think you still did bring him in no matter what.
Wizards
travel.
Good defense, and they travel right back.
The
amount of turnovers forced by this defense right now.
And it looks like there's going to get full. Oh, that's an ugly spot to throw the ball in, too.
It's going to work.
It's going to work out in their favor, but it's
your guy for bringing it up, Garcia. Right top, Reed.
You can just take your time, find a good shot, and Garcia.
Whoa! The floater over the much taller defender.
8 points for Garcia. And 2 fouls. That's great.
Corner, ball goes through the hand, and just this tight, aggressive, just kind of this aggressive is how a good way to put it. Defense from the Wizards, forcing those
great nutmeg
mistakes like that. Yeah.
Just a little nutmeg right there.
Smiley, they overcommit. Wizards have numbers. Reed puts up the easy layup. We saw him working on those in pregame.
And that's a player to watch right there, you know.
That's
and there's
a foul, yeah. Clayton just reached for the ball and reached.
And that's his third right there.
You don't want to in a guy like Clayton Wright, who you really want to have down the stretch in a more close game. You do want to eliminate fouls like that because that is.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Definitely a foul reaching around the body. And it's
totally
just unnecessary.
agree. Totally agree with that, Caleb. Yeah, White can be that secondary scorer, and it's a good secondary score to have.
Yep, and front end of the 1-and-1 is converted by Grant. Second one's no good.
Johnny Reed rebound.
And Reed gets the rebound. So Graham a little bit off tonight, and now the Wizards running. Bachhaus,
maybe shouldn't have up high. Johnny, maybe we can get a pop-out Johnny Reed three-pointer.
You love your Johnny Reed three-pointers, don't you?
Hey, big man three-pointers are always good things.
Johnny Reed, past member of WWBN.
Now he's a stud basketball player and a football player.
And they, again, that's a mistake. Reed will pull it.
Boom!
All right, Carter, you called that one.
Johnny Reed.
Give you full credit for that one. That was good. Good prediction. You can pat
Hey,
yourself on the
Johnny
back.
Reed's a good.
Good job.
Hey, don't give him space, I tell you. You're going to make a mistake letting Johnny shoot the 3.
That's good defense to go straight up by Garcia. Wizards good and
Oh,
overcommitting
Wolf.
still from behind. Right. Long 2. No good. Wizards
Is
there
that
for the rebound.
Bachhaus?
Bachhaus fighting for it. This is probably going to be a jump. No. Verkeski gets a timeout.
Oh. Wow. Good
Not playing
timeout.
around. Not playing around up the 25 points. Still going to make sure they get that possession.
Maybe we can get some bench players in, but you see the right pass the hot Reed. Reed thinks about it, passes it over to right. Right gets double
The
teamed.
whole story is right there. That was Graham on that one, but that's kind of been a big story in this game is those overcommitting. They get that drive and kick leading to open looks for the Wizards, and that's just.
Yeah, Reed actually not a great three-point shooter, but can make the threes if you leave them open.
Yeah, and that's just been kind of how the Wizards have exploited this defense is overcommitting on things like that. Garcia up top to Reed. He's gonna get a screen. Johnson drive kicks, and there's the drive and kick again. Bachhaus open 3.
That's his third three-pointer of the game.
A lot of assists for the Wizards today because it's been looks like that.
I think every player's gotten an assist this game too. That's crazy.
Potts pulls a tough shot. Air ball. Bachhaus to Garcia. Wizards running. Garcia on Potts. Going to try to take this all the way. Drive and kick. Now Johnson from the corner.
That's
that
a low.
might not be his game. But nice rebound. There's a shooter. Not good there. Rebound again by Reed. No good.
Why not again?
Another
Stat
one.
pack.
3 rebounds on that possession, but it goes back the other way. How many rebounds is that for Reed, Carter?
6.
3 right there, though?
Yeah, about. Yeah.
Roughly. Not
Roughly. It's a good guesstimate.
Kick, corner, Graham. He's going to pull this over right. They need it. No good.
It's like a Paul George.
They're going to get that on right.
You know, that shot reminded me of
4th,
Caleb.
right? Yeah, Paul George.
Paul George, game 7.
David getting matched. When David Hageman's guarding you, your night is not going to be easy.
You might turn into game 7 Paul George.
That showed right there. First
How
free
many
throw
points does Graham have?
Right now, he has 13. Definitely not on amazing efficiency as he picks up another free throw right there.
And just Windsor's going to take their time right here. Find a good shot. Oh my, Zach
With
Johnson.
the drive, he'll draw the foul. First one, no good from Johnson.
Jeremiah Potts, sophomore. Really bright future.
Falcons.
He got another timeout.
Potts sitting down now, but still, Graham's played all game.
Yeah. And Potts really coming to the realization that his season is over.
I mean, he's only a sophomore though.
Yeah. Just really emotional. You build chemistry with this team.
He's playing through an injury right now too, right? frustrating game. So there's just another effective drive and kick to the corner.
To John Bachhaus. 3-pointer is amazing. His shot form, pure.
Wizards back to live action. They run the inbound play. No good, but they're going to get a foul, I think, on the Wizards down the
No, it's
off the ball. No. Yeah. On the Falcons.
Max, one of 3 seniors on his team again.
Playing his last high school basketball game. So they rip away the rebound there. Wonder if they're going to just let Graham play this whole game. Fired to the corner, guarded by Johnson.
Oh, and that's the end of Zach Johnson's night.
That's a tough call because that looked like a straight slip, but
That
can't be
will-
mad if you're Zach Johnson. Can't be mad if you're Coach Rukeski. He gave you some very tough minutes. And like we say, fouling out for Zach Johnson does not mean he had a bad game.
Yeah, for sure.
That is
It's
very
always
true.
a sign that he worked hard.
And Wizards are going to be able to very likely just give Hageman this entire quarter of.
Yeah,
Great.
that's really good if your wins are right there.
Front end of the free throw, good.
And it looks like they're pulling out some of the starters for Falcon, as it will sadly be their last game, and they'll call timeout.
Both free throws good from Jones.
Might as maybe get to see some of the bench players come in. No 350 left in this game.
Garcia.
Oh,
he
no.
just drew-
Oh,
that
no.
is, you just hate to see it.
You just hate to see that.
That's just
that sucks.
right into the game is Klasana Logan as a reserve.
And gets his ankles taken the first 60 seconds.
Wizards still running in transition. Smiley puts up another one for good measure.
Why not?
Nope, a charge.
And Garcia will take a charge. And Windsor getting up to 77 points is really high scoring these past couple games.
Because this has been such a fast-paced game. They're up and down the court right after all these misses. So quick.
Oh, and Clay might get a dunk.
Clayton Wright.
Hey!
Throws it down. Clayton Wright adds a dunk to the end for good measure. And
That's
Wizards just
fun.
having a game.
That's having fun right there.
And that's the story of the game. Just the Falcons' full court defense not been able to stop the Wizards running. Bachhaus with a big rebound. Wizards slow it down a little bit here. No, they don't. Fires it up
What?
shut.
Slow it down, Caleb. You're kidding, right?
That's 81 points now. Transition.
And here comes all 5 bench players coming to check in.
It's the fan.
And the starters will be
mass substitution. You got to give a hand to the Wizards right now, man. What a game. Zero doubt who the better team is here today. Wizards bring on the reserves. You know, more often than not, if you're seeing Mikey Munn, Noah Foth, Henry Jones, all the reserves, then it's probably been a pretty good game for the Wizards.
That's good. And Clay guys throw down a dunk. That's nice.
Clayton gets a dunk and just, you have to be happy. So now for this final 2.5, the Wizards will get some of their, it's actually, other than Tedesse Keysworth, it's all juniors out there. So you imagine some of these guys probably be seeing minutes next year as this ball's in the law.
And Graham's still playing.
Yeah, I think Graham wants to go the full course on this one. Downloaded Jones, lost. Keysworth gets it, puts it up and in.
Yes, it is. Yeah, Windsor, very.
And that's a pass out of bounds.
And Graham's going to get his.
Graham a junior, so has one more year.
Played the entire game except these last 2 minutes.
And I mean,
True warrior.
Still put together not too bad of a game, not below his season average, but he's still, despite being guarded really well by Hageman, fought through it. Finished with 16 points.
Yeah, very, very good player still.
Yeah, obviously
it's just the Hageman effect.
It's just like what was the Meade player, Carter?
Tucker Mills.
Tucker Mills. Like you could see that the talent he had. You could see the talent.
It's just
Graham
Hageman.
had. It's just David Hageman, just such a good defender. And this whole Wizards team collectively also a great defensive game. Gave a lot of help. They'll fire this out of bounds.
Yeah, Hageman will end his night with hold on. 15 points, 9 rebounds, 6 assists, 4 steals, and 1 block.
Quite a stat line. He's everywhere.
It should be 2 blocks, but who am I to judge?
Wizards, even though the reserves are in, they're still running out of the gym, right up and down the court. Up and in. That's layup good by Braden Rick.
See if Windsor.
Munn drive kick. Helm wide open for 3.
Oh.
Long. Oh, be a foul on the Wizards.
Got a little too excited right there. Windsor scoring 85 points, well above their season average. And Falcons are just going to go a little bit below their season average.
First free throw, no good. Second one is good.
And a timeout.
Massive free throw right there, Carter. Cut the lead to 32. Well, it's probably fair to say that we will be seeing a Windsor Wizards home game for the second round of the playoffs, Sweet 16 on Saturday. Coverage will be brought to you right here by the WWBN.
Yeah, Windsor winning their first playoff game in 2 years.
It's not looking like they're going to look back either, because this is a talented team, and they've got a quick turnaround. It's nice that you're able to give a little rest to some of the starters right now. And look at this again.
A Henry Jones dunk?
Leak out Henry Jones.
Oh!
Tried it, and he got fouled from behind.
Oh. What?
He got the opportunity.
The entire bench is stuck. I don't think any of us.
I mean, Carter tried to say it.
And
that would have gone if he didn't get hit from behind.
They should just let him have it.
Free throw's a little off. Don't laugh, Carter.
No. It's just everyone's reactions make me laugh. Watching his dad.
Not good on the second either.
Of course, his dad being the head football coach here at Windsor.
He's a good football player, too.
He is also a good football player playing linebacker.
Oh, that cut doesn't work again. He's keeping up the Wizards' theme of running in transition. And with 5 seconds, the Wizards will call it right there. For the first time in 4 years, the Windsor Wizards are advancing into the next round of the playoffs. 85-53 is your final score. Really a dominant performance on the defensive end by the Wizards. Led to lots of good looks in transition, and just a great team effort from the Wizards. With a quick turnaround now to Saturday for their second round. They get another home game, and just great game, Carter. Great game.
Yeah, really great game. And Windsor showed they can play good teams. And this team was a really good team. Winning their conference and 13-10 record, they were not a bad team, and they've blown teams out of the water.
And but the Wizards had didn't have too hard of a time taking care of them, so it's just.
Yeah, no, they didn't.
Let's see, Palmer is the matchup, Carter.
Palmer, number 19, Palmer. Everyone wanted that Henry Jones dunk. I wanted it too. I did not expect it either.
I mean, Palmer, if the Wizards do end up, that will be their matchup. They are also from Colorado Springs, and they're sitting at 14-10. So it'll be a competitive game. They won their first game in the playoffs by a score of 67-65 against Grand Junction.
And we'll get post-game interviews with Coach Rukeski, David Hogman, Johnny Reed, and we'll kick it down to Ireland.
Okay, Coach, so there was a lot of adversity in the game tonight with the foul trouble and everything. How do you feel, how do you explain the big win by 30 points still?
I mean, I don't know. I thought we played well together, especially in that second half. We were getting up and running, and that makes it easy when we're running, throwing ahead, and getting layups. So, I mean, we really made it easy on ourselves. Didn't play a lot of half-court offense. We were just playing basketball. That's the funnest way to play, and that's what we're best at. And so sometimes it takes us a little too long to get into that type of game, but we did in the second half, and, I was happy with it.
Johnny, how does it feel to contribute to such a big win for your team?
It feels great. Anything I can do to help us win. We're just a team, and when we play as a team, we're hard to play against, and we can play against anybody and beat anybody. So I'm really proud of everybody tonight, and we're going to come bring it on Saturday, and every round we're going to win this thing.
David, how do you feel just getting to play and with all the big stuff?
I'm very happy, you know. I'm excited that, you know, this is my last year. I get to play, you know, every game with my boys. Every game could be our last. So, you know, just enjoying the time that we have here and, you know, trying to keep going, win the next one.
So, Coach, you lost a day of practice tomorrow. Are you going to make them play extra hard for practice, or are you going to give them a day off?
I'm gonna save their legs. I've been saving their legs all year, so that they could have some legs this time of year. So I expect a return on that investment this postseason. So we'll go light. We'll get shots up. We'll go over our Palmer scout, and then we got to show up and play.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Caleb Morrow alongside Carter Priest on the Windsor Wizards Broadcasting Network. Make sure to tune in Saturday when Palmer comes here to face Windsor in the Sweet 16 of these playoffs. And good night.